Hello all of my darling divas and welcome back to my channel. Today on the blog we're going to be talking about what you should do before you protective style and how you take care of your hair while you're in protective styling. So I'm pretty sure the name of this video is Stop Before You Protective Style. So for those of you who do not know what a protective style is, it's when you put your hair up for a period of time under a hairstyle such as braids, crochet braids like I have, weaves, wigs. Basically you put your real hair up for a period of time to let it grow, or you're tired of it, or to protect it from the weather. So it's getting hot, so that's why I put my hair up for the summer. This is my first protective style. If you want to see any more information on my hair, I posted a blog post about it earlier this week. I'll link it down below for you to check it out. Now, it's very important to make sure that you prep your hair properly before you protective style. Since your hair is going to be going up for a long period of time, you want to make sure that your hair is clean, moisturized, and more importantly, detangled. While your hair is in your protective style, you want to also make sure that you're maintaining that moisture so that your hair can grow. So these are going to be different tips and product recommendations to make sure that your hair is healthy before you put your hair in your protective style and while your hair is in the protective style. So that when you're done with your hairstyle, you take your hair out, your hair is still as healthy as it was before you started. I'm definitely a victim of putting my hair up in a protective style and not maintaining it at all. I'll just completely forget to moisturize my scalp and moisturize my hair under. So when I take my hair out, months later or a month later, my hair is toe up to the floor up. So you want to definitely make sure that you are still taking care of your hair while it is in a style. Learn from me and my mistakes. So hopefully these tips will help you. So let's hop right into the video. Okay, so tip number one is to wash your hair. Now this sounds really simple, but you want to make sure that your hair is as clean as possible before you put it up. Since you're not going to be touching it and it's going to be up for a while, you want to make sure that you're not putting dirty hair up, because that's just not a good idea. Now when I say wash, I mean break up the shampoo. I know most of us naturals only shampoo our hair once a month. I know that I do it. So this is one of those times you want to make sure you break up that shampoo and give yourself a full wash day. So shampoo your hair, deep condition it, give yourself a good old hot oil treatment, sit in that hooded dryer and give yourself some TLC, because you want to make sure that you're putting your hair up in the most clean state possible. So I like to make sure that my hair is shampooed and scrubbed and my scalp has no dirt and everything is away from all of my previous styles. So I don't want any product buildup or any grease or any gunk in my hair when I'm putting it up, because that means that I'm gonna have to deal with all that gunk on top of new gunk when I take my hair out later, and we don't want that big old mess. So make sure that you wash your hair. Some shampoo that I would recommend if you're looking for something to try, I would try the Garden Fructis Color Shield. If you have color treated hair, you guys know that I'm a blonde. This stuff is amazing. It really cleans your hair and it locks your color in, which is very important, because we all know that if you have colored hair and you wash it too many times, your hair color might fade. This makes sure that your hair color is locked in and does not fade, and leaves your scalp and your hair feeling really clean, and it smells really good. It's also inexpensive, and you can find this at your local beauty supply store. Well, you probably can, your local Target, Walmart, or drugstore. So the Garden Fructis Color Shield. The other one is the B5 shampoo from Organics. I got this in my curl box in April. This is really clarifying, and that's why I recommend it. It really will make sure that your hair is squeaky clean. I recommend following up with a deep conditioner after this to add the moisture back into your hair. But this stuff is pretty good with cleaning your hair, so I definitely recommend this as well. Okay, so the next tip is to condition. You want to make sure that your hair is as moisturized and conditioned as possible. Now, I don't know about you ladies, but conditioner is my best friend. I love it. It's my companion. It is bae. So conditioner, I cannot get enough of it, especially a good conditioner. So this is when you want to make sure that you have that conditioner sit on your hair for like 30 minutes or 45 minutes, because you want to make sure that your hair soaks in all of that moisture. So this is a good time to pull out any of your handy dandy like deep conditioning treatments, or something that's really going to like add some greatness into your hair. I have a good deep conditioner treatment. I will link that in the blog post if you want to check that out, if you want to get an idea of what to do. So yeah, this is when you want to pull out the big guns, because your hair is going to be going up, like I said, so you want to make sure that it is as moisturized and conditioned as possible. Now, I have 2 recommendations for conditioners, but pretty much all conditioners are created equal in my eyes. If not, you can always add things to them to make them amazing. So these are both from previous curl boxes. The first is the Maribel Plum Biotin Conditioner from Carol's Daughter that I got, I believe, in my March curl box. This stuff is amazing. I'm almost hitting the bottom of it. I will definitely be buying this product again when this runs out, because this stuff is amazing. You can leave this on your hair for like 5-10 minutes and still have like great luster and softness in your hair if you're on a crunch for time. Now the next one, I just got this conditioner in my May curl box, and let me tell you guys, this conditioner is amazing. I already ranted and raved about this conditioner in my product review video for the Cream of Nature products. If you haven't checked that out, I will link that in the blog post video as well. But it's a Purelicious co-wash. This stuff smells good, is good, it's everything, okay? This stuff is great, and I just got it and I'm already ranting and raving, so you gotta know it's good. This stuff is great. Okay, it's a great thick consistency, so it's good for the hair, gives your hair amazing slip. Like I said, smells good, infused with argan oil, which is perfect for your hair. This is my precious right now. This is the love of my life. So yes, I definitely recommend these 2 conditioners. And don't worry, I will link these products in the blog post just in case you want to know where you can buy them. But you can typically buy all these at your local Walmart, Target, and drugstore. Okay, so the next tip is to detangle. You want to make sure that before you get your style done, whether you're doing it on yourself or going to get it done from a stylist, you want to make sure that your hair is properly detangled. So you don't want to put your hair up and you have like an old twist out or old bantu knot out. You want to make sure that your hair is properly detangled and sectioned. Now, not everybody detangles hair properly or safely, so I like to part and detangle my hair before I show up to an appointment, because it just makes it easier, because not everybody detangles the way that I like to. If somebody detangles your hair like not properly, even yourself, you can lose hair. Like, you can lose your edges, you can lose your ends, and you can like have bald like spots and patches. And I'm not even playing, because I used to have a friend who used to detangle my hair, and she detangled it so terribly, like I was losing hair. So you want to make sure that first of all, you're detangling always on wet hair. It doesn't have to be super wet, but at least like misted with some type of product or water before you detangle, because detangling on dry hair, you can really break off your ends. And also be sure to start from the bottom and then work your way to the root when you detangle. So I like to detangle and part my hair before I arrive to my appointment, as I said, because it's just easier for me, and it just makes me have less anxiety when it comes to people putting their hands in my hair, because I don't just let anybody do my hair. You know what I'm saying? So definitely be sure to detangle and get all of the knots and kinks out of your hair before you start to style. Now, as far as the 2 products I recommend for detangling, I feel like every naturalista has a Denman brush. I absolutely love my Denman brush, so if you do not have one, you're not a real natural girl. It's like, nah. But they're really, really affordable. You can get, look at that. They are really, really affordable. You can get them at your local beauty supply store. I think they also sell them at Sally's, but they're a little bit more pricey at Sally's. So I would definitely be sure to go look for one in your local beauty supply store. I have had this brush forever, and it's awesome. Also, you can get yourself a detangler comb. I got this one from Dollar Tree for $1 years ago, and it is the bee's knees. It is basically the Denman brush in comb form. So I like to alternate between these 2 products, these 2 tools to detangle my hair. So I definitely recommend using these 2. So be sure that you detangle your hair. Now, these last 2 tips are 2 tips that you can utilize while your hair is in a protective style. So these are 2 styles that I'm doing currently because I have my hair in a protective style. So I don't know if we're on tip number 4 or 5, but the next tip is to make sure that you show love to your scalp. You want to make sure that you oil your scalp, grease your scalp, however you put it. Make sure that your scalp is seeing some love. You can definitely tell when your scalp is dry, if it's itchy and irritated, so that means throw some oil on it, okay? Or spray it with some water if you don't have any oil handy. It is very important that your scalp stays moisturized and not dry, because that is where your growth begins. It begins at your scalp. So you want to make sure that your hair is like properly, not only the ends are moisturized and the shaft itself, but the scalp. because that's where the hair growth begins. I like to oil my scalp every other day because my scalp is really dry. Like as we speak, my hair is itching right now and I just oiled it this morning. So I like to make sure that my hair gets a lot of oil. But if you have like oily hair, or if your hair doesn't really tend to get super dry, then I guess you could like oil your scalp like once a week, or you know, however you feel that it is best for you. But I have to do mine every other day so that my hair doesn't get too oily but it's still moisturized. So me, I'm always about the oil because my hair is super dry, but you have to of course oil to your own liking, but make sure that your scalp is seeing some oil because it needs it. You don't want any like massive dandruff to build up on your scalp, and you want to make sure that your scalp sees love too. So oil your scalp, that's the next tip. So my 2 product recommendations for oil, first is hot 6 oil, or basically any like 6-in-1 oil. There's a whole bunch of them on the market, but I like these because it's a lot of oils in one instead of you having to like pick between one. I'm not really sure if there's olive oil, canola oil, and a whole bunch of other oils in this one, but I absolutely love this oil. As you can see, it's at the bottom. This is what I use to grease my scalp every other day. Another oil that I would recommend is using Jamaican black castor oil. This oil is a little bit more thicker, so I don't necessarily use it for this hairstyle because of the hair, because it's heavier and it's too heavier for this hair. So you can use this. This like thickens your hair, and it also it just has a lot of great benefits. So definitely Google Jamaican black castor oil, and I definitely recommend this as well. It's just a thicker consistency, so you might want to go with something like this if you have like crochet braids or something. But if you have a like, if let's say you have like box braids or a braid style, you can get away with rubbing this onto your scalp. Also, you can rub this on your edges because it makes your edges go back thicker. So I definitely like to dab a little bit on this as well. So I recommend taking the jacket off. But the last tip is to moisturize. So you want to make sure that you're moisturizing your tresses underneath your style. It's very important to moisturize, just like it's important to oil your scalp. You want to make sure that you're moisturizing the other parts of your hair, which is the hair shaft and the hair ends. So you want to make sure that you're keeping everything moisturized, everything is happy, everything is being taken care of. Sometimes it might be hard to moisturize your hair with a moisturizer if you have like a style like mine where you just have like braids underneath, but you can definitely like dip your fingers in and definitely like massage it on there, and it'll get the job done. That's what I like to do. So as far as my 2 recommendations, the first one will have to be my own personal shea butter hair mix. I think I have a tutorial on how I make this. I will link that for you. This stuff is amazing. I have type 4 hair, so I like to use thicker, I guess you could say thicker hair products because they really penetrate my hair shaft a lot better. So this definitely gets the job done. But another one that I have been loving is my Beautiful Textures Moisture Butter. This stuff is amazing. I haven't really ranted and raved about the moisture. I haven't really ranted and raved about the Beautiful Textures products yet, but I'm really enjoying their products. So this, I like to put this onto my hair. So basically, I just like take a scoop of it, rub it in my hands, and massage it onto my scalp and whatnot. I'll be showing you guys a video later on, probably next week or the next couple of weeks, on how I like maintain my hair underneath this protective style. So yeah, these 2 products are what I recommend, or whatever is your daily moisturizer. Continue to use that while your hair is underneath your style. That is all for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I hope it was informative and helpful. If you have any tips to add, please leave them down in the comment section below. I am always open and down to learn new things. Let me know if you try out any of these tips. Just hit me up on my social media. They will all be linked in the blog post, and let me know if you tried anything. Good luck with all of your protective styling this summer, and make sure that you are very careful. You want to make sure that your hair underneath is properly taken care of while you're doing your style. If you want some ideas on different kinds of protective hairstyles, let me know, and maybe I'll gather up a blog post. I think I have a blog post already on different protective style hairstyle tips. Not tips, but different kind of hairstyles. So actually I will link that in this blog post for you if you want to check out some ideas on what to do to protect your style. So that's enough of me rambling. I will see you guys in the next video, and love you like tater tots, and see you soon.